I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
A lot of people don't follow their dreams because they tell themselves, I can't do it, nobody will understand.
There's pressures all the time, from everywhere. Maybe they don't like what you're doing, maybe they think it's corny. The main fear is compromising.
You're always close to failing. It's a miracle every year that the fruit comes off the vine.
I got off to a rough start. I got knocked out in my first fight.
Sometimes you lose, and sometimes it's difficult, and sometimes you call your mom in tears, crying.
People tried to discourage me. I wanted to quit. You have two choices. You have fear and you have faith.
The nerves never really go away until you start throwing the first punches.
That energy that you put into it is what people are going to respond to.
This too shall pass. No matter what, there's always things to look forward to.
I would rather scrape by and do something I love than live a life I'm not proud of that's boring.
I would rather take the risk because you have some really beautiful experiences along the way.
My big goal is to box professionally and be great at it.
I want to own a boat because it represents freedom.
I'm gonna run a fierce business and be a fierce dancer.
I'm creating the world I want to live in.
I am most passionate about the fruit on the vine and the wine in your glass.
Inventing new ways of making art and reaching people.
To me, success is setting a goal and blowing that goal out of the water.
Success is when you're happy with yourself. When you look at your life and you say, yeah, it's been good. It's been really good.
People will often tell you no, more than yes. Don't accept the no. Ever.
And you ask me what I want this year, and I try to make this kind and clear. Just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. 'Cause I don't need boxes wrapped in strings and designer love and empty things. Just a chance that maybe we'll find better days.
Caroline, come on up. Congratulations.
Carol Ann O'Fee is valedictorian of her class at Hilton Head High School. She's one of 7 local seniors who today picked up scholarships ranging from $18,000 to $20,000 courtesy of the Heritage Classic Foundation.
I'm completely honored, and I'm so thrilled. It's 2 kids from Hilton Head High that got honored at such a high level, and I'm really proud of the school.
The other Seahawk recipients, Rachel Wilborn and Rachel Friend. Your other 4 scholars, Shivan Shetty, Abigail Cohen, Andrew Jazuski, Brzezinski and future aerospace engineer Jackson Williams.
Well, I'm really excited. I'd like to thank the foundation for their generous offer of this money. I've worked really hard for it over the past 4 years, and I know I'm going to do great things with it in college and after college.
To land their scholarships, Jackson and his peers had to, in part, write essays and interview in front of the foundation's board.
After the first process, when I found I got an interview, I couldn't have been more thrilled. And of course, you walk into that room of the board, and a little intimidating with just 10 men at a table, but they couldn't have been more welcoming. I'm so honored.
Today's kids, just the latest to benefit from the Heritage Classic Foundation Scholarship Committee. Since 1993, it's given away more than $3.6 million in scholarships to Lowcountry kids. For the Island Packet and Beaufort Gazette, I'm Josh Middleman.
So you've heard many of life's curiosities, but did you know that cashews grow on apples? In this case, the apple is simply an accessory fruit with the cashew growing on top. Or how about the fact that mushrooms are more closely related to animals than plants? The most common ancestor between humans and mushrooms is more recent than that of mushrooms and plants. Trees? They actually grow out of the air, not the ground. Though they receive some minerals from the soil, the carbon dioxide from air goes into the tree and with the help of the sun removes the oxygen. This carbon is left with water to create the substance of the tree. And did you know that there's enough water in Lake Superior to cover all of North and South America with 1 foot of water? Or that there are more stars in the visible universe than all the grains of sand on all the beaches of Earth? And yet the number of synapses in your brain's cerebral cortex alone, about 125 trillion, is the amount of stars that would fill 1,500 Milky Way galaxies. But an atom is around 99.99% empty space, making everything in the universe mostly nothing, including your body, which, by the way, is constantly replacing its cells. So much so that every 10 years, your entire body has replaced itself. Every atom in your body is different now, meaning you have no more in common with your previous self than any other human being that's lived or will ever live. All the while, there are more bacterial cells in your body than actual somatic body cells. And if you've made it to age 18, you have, on average, 3,200 to 3,500 weekends left in your lifetime. More importantly, you only have about 57 summers left. And did you know that while dragonflies have legs, they can't walk, only land? Or that in a population of clownfish, if the female dies or is removed, the most dominant male will become a female? The Tyrannosaurus, in terms of time, is closer to today than to when the Stegosaurus roamed the Earth. To the same token, Cleopatra lived closer to the first moon landing than to the construction of the pyramids. And just for fun, when I say it, you are now breathing manually. Got a burning question you want answered? Ask it in the comments or on Facebook and Twitter.